Hi, it's Nancy, NancyBattye.com. How are you today? We're talking today about Wayne Dyer's book, Pulling Your Own Strings. It's an older book that Wayne wrote. And the topic today is about being a victim. Have you ever stopped to consider yourself and your life, the roles and responsibilities that you have and you play out? Have you ever thought and wondered if you consider yourself a victim? A victim, with what he speaks to in this book, says that you're being victimized whenever you find yourself out of control of your own life. The key word is control. If you're not pulling the strings, then you are being manipulated by someone or something else. You can be victimized in an endless number of ways. To be victimized means to be governed and checked by forces outside of yourself. And you can rarely be victimized unless you allow it to happen. People victimize themselves in numerous ways. And victims always operate from a point of weakness. They let themselves be dominated, pushed around, because they often feel they're not smart enough or strong enough to be in charge of their own lives. So they hand their own strings over to someone smarter or stronger, at least in their minds, rather than take the risks involved with being self-assertive. You are a victim when your life is not working for you. If you are behaving in self-defeating ways, if you're miserable, out of sorts, hurt, anxious, afraid to be yourself, or in some other similar states which immobilize you, you aren't functioning in a self-enhancing manner, or you feel as if you are being manipulated by forces outside of yourself, then you are a victim. And it is Wayne's contention that your own victimization is never worth defending. So what would it look like to have relief from being a victim? I think, first of all, it's probably an important step to kind of decide, are you being a victim? Look at the different aspects of your life, the different roles that you play. And we all have responsibilities. But that's not to say that we can't play out our responsibilities while having control in our own life. We don't need other people outside of us to control us in terms of the power of the language that they use with us, in terms of our sense of obligation, whether through guilt or shame, lack of feeling strong enough. So would it be worth it to you to take a couple of minutes today and kind of question yourself, am I a victim? How do I allow others to treat me? Am I being kind of coerced or guilted, or you're feeling obligated to go into situations and do things that are really not feeling right for you, really not feeling good for you? Do you find yourself blaming other people for how you feel and how you act, situations you end up in? Do you find yourself blaming other people for your life in general? How happy are you in your current relationship, in your current marriage, in your current job, in all of the different roles, like I say, that you play out? How happy are you truly? Do you feel that you're pressured to maintain the obligations, somebody else's expectations for you in what you do day to day, week to week, month to month? It's a great question. Do you feel that you're being a victim? You might not even realize it. You might surprise yourself when you sit back and perhaps consider reading the book. I think it's a beautiful book, Pulling Your Own Strings, Wayne Dyer. Check it out. Have a read. Allow yourself to enter some thoughts, new thoughts into your mindset, and kind of question where you are. Until we take a responsibility to question what we're doing in our life throughout, I really don't think we have enough control in our life, because we do things on such automatic pilot and we're oblivious to so much. So I would encourage you today, take a couple of minutes, ask the question, am I a victim? And if so, in what ways? Doesn't mean you have to be a victim throughout all areas of your life. But perhaps there's little chapters, perhaps there's little areas, perhaps there's little bits and pieces, parts of your life that you really are being a victim. How you respond to other people, how you allow other people to treat you or respond to you. It's a great question. Am I a victim? Am I being a victim in my life? I'm Nancy Battye, NancyBattye.com. We're here to offer enlightenment through compassion and kindness. And I would invite you to come and check out our website, some inspirational resources and materials on a continuous basis, just to help inspire you to pay it forward for all of the benefit that myself personally have received through such wonderful teaching resources that are available. And at the same time, you have the option to request a half-hour free personal life coaching. Just have a chat for a half hour. Let's examine where you're at in your life and what changes you might be willing to make and how you can be supported through that. We're here to help. I'm wishing you a fabulous day. And remember, above all, love yourself first. Extend yourself to others.